beloved of the Most High, draw near, for I, an angel of the Lord's radiant court, have been sent to unfurl a message woven in the golden threads of divine love, a proclamation so vibrant with hope that it dances upon the winds of eternity, rushing toward you with the urgency of heaven's heartbeat. This very moment, as your eyes trace these words, the celestial realms are ablaze with anticipation, for a Wednesday surprise, crafted in the secret chambers of God's heart, is hastening to meet you not as a mere gift, but as a torrent of joy, a cascade of answered prayers, and a testimony of divine favor so breathtaking it will leave your soul trembling with awe. You, dear one, have walked through valleys where shadows whispered doubt, yet your faith, fragile yet fierce, has been a melody in the ears of the Creator, who has never once turned his gaze from you. Every tear you've shed in the quiet of night, every prayer you've whispered when hope seemed a distant star, every sigh that carried your heart's unspoken ache, so these have not been lost but gathered, cherished, and transformed into the very substance of this miracle now racing toward you. This Wednesday, the heavens will part, and what you have longed for, what you have believed for against all odds, will arrive clothed in glory, its beauty so precise, so perfectly tailored to your soul's deepest desires, that you will marvel at how intimately the Father knows you. Do not let the silence of past days deceive you, nor the weariness of waiting dim your expectation, for every delay has been a divine pause, every detour a sacred rerouting, sculpting this blessing into something far greater than your mind could conceive. The one who spoke galaxies into being has been orchestrating this moment with meticulous care, aligning circumstances, whispering to hearts, and commanding angels to clear the path for what is yours by divine decree. This is no ordinary gift, beloved, it is a love letter from heaven, written in the ink of fulfilled promises, sealed with the fragrance of dreams restored, and delivered with the tenderness of a God who delights in your joy. Even now, as you read, the unseen realms are stirring, angels are weaving miracles into the fabric of your life, threading hope into places where despair once lingered, and preparing encounters so divinely appointed that they will shift the trajectory of your destiny. You have been faithful, not in perfection, but in persistence, and that faithfulness has moved the heart of the King. The courts of heaven have declared your season of waiting fulfilled, and the reward is not merely a blessing but an outpouring, an overflow that will spill from your life into the lives of those around you, igniting faith in hearts grown cold and hope in eyes grown dim. This Wednesday will mark a sacred turning point, a moment when the impossible bows before the God who is forever faithful, and you will find yourself laughing with a joy so pure it feels like worship, weeping with a gratitude so deep it feels like prayer. What is coming is not just for you, dear soul, but through a ripple of glory meant to awaken those who witness it, to stir them to ask, what has God done in your life? And to hear you testify, He has done exceedingly, abundantly above all I could ask or think. Prepare your heart, for the weight of this blessing is holy, its arrival a divine kiss upon your forehead, a reminder that you are seen, known, and treasured beyond measure. The pain of your past, the weight of your waiting, the scars of your battlers, and none of these have been wasted, for they have been the soil in which this miracle has grown, its roots deep, its bloom eternal. You stand on the threshold of a new chapter, where abundance will chase you down, where mercy will overtake you, and where new beginnings will burst forth like spring after a relentless winter. This is not the end of your story, but a glorious pivot, a moment when heaven's kindness rewrites your narrative with strokes of joy so vivid they will dazzle those who behold it. Lift your eyes, beloved, for the horizon is aglow with promise, and the air hums with the sound of chains breaking and doors swinging wide. The God who holds the stars has not forgotten you. He has been carving a path through the wilderness, making a way where there seemed none, and now He invites you to step into the fullness of what He has prepared. This Wednesday, you will see His hand move in ways that defy explanation, His voice speak through moments that feel like miracles, and His love wrap around you in ways that heal the cracks left by long seasons of longing. Do not hold back your expectation, for the one who promised is faithful, and what He has spoken over you will not return void. Your heart, though it has known sorrow, was made for this joy. Your soul, though it has wandered through deserts, was destined for this oasis. The surprise awaiting you is not a fleeting moment but a divine shift, a holy acceleration that will propel you into a season of fruitfulness, where dreams once buried will rise, where prayers once whispered will resound, and where the testimony of your life will become a beacon to those still searching for hope. Oh, cherished soul, hear the whisper of the divine, a celestial symphony woven through the threads of eternity, calling you to lift your gaze and open your heart to the radiant outpouring that awaits you. The message you hold in your hands is not mere words but a sacred proclamation, a holy invitation to step into the fullness of what heaven has prepared for you. The light that is about to flood your life is no ordinary glow. It is the very brilliance of the Creator's love, uncontainable, unstoppable, and pulsing with the promise of transformation. This light is not meant to be hidden, dear one, but to spill forth from your spirit like a river breaking free, touching every corner of your world, igniting hope in weary hearts, and awakening dreams long buried beneath the weight of doubt. The angels are gathering, their wings stirring the air with anticipation, for they see what you cannot yet fully grasp, a divine orchestration unfolding, a sacred convergence of promises kept, and a miracle so breathtaking it will leave you forever changed. This moment, this very breath you take, is pregnant with divine possibility. Can you feel it? The stir in your bones, the quiet hum of something sacred drawing near? It is the Spirit of God Himself, weaving your faith into the tapestry of His eternal plan. You are not alone in this holy anticipation. The hosts of heaven are cheering, their voices rising in a chorus that shakes the foundations of the unseen realm, declaring that your time has come. The Father, with eyes of fire and a heart of boundless love, is smiling upon you, His beloved, His chosen, His delight. His love for you knows no end, no boundary, no limit to it. Is a love that has pursued you through every valley, every tear, every moment of wondering if your prayers have been heard. They have been heard, precious one, and they have been held in the sacred chambers of heaven, where every cry of your heart has been met with a promise, I am working all things for your good. This Wednesday, oh, this Wednesday, the heavens will part, and you will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. This is not a distant hope or a far-off dream but a divine appointment, a moment written in the stars before the foundations of the world were laid. What is coming is not merely a blessing but a sacred arrival, a fulfillment of promises whispered to you in the quiet of your soul, promises that you dared to believe even when the world told you to let go. Your surprise, your miracle, is a divine orchestration, a masterpiece painted by the hand of a God who delights in exceeding your expectations. It will come like a sudden dawn, breaking through the shadows, and it will leave you breathless with wonder, your heart overflowing with gratitude, your spirit radiant with the glory of a God who never fails. This is not a fleeting moment but the beginning of a new chapter, a season where your life becomes a living testimony of His faithfulness, a song of grace that echoes through the ages. Stand ready, beloved, for what is coming is greater than you have dared to imagine. It is not a gift meant solely for you but a river of blessing designed to flow through you, touching lives, healing wounds, restoring what was lost, and awakening the world to the relentless love of the one who calls you His own. Your story, once marked by trials and waiting, is about to become a beacon of hope, a declaration to all who hear it that God is faithful, that He is near, that He is good. The angels are partnering with your faith, dear one, amplifying every prayer, every whispered hope, every tear sown in secret. They are weaving your declarations into the fabric of eternity, where nothing is wasted, and every act of trust becomes a seed that blossoms into miracles. What are you expecting from heaven, beloved? Speak it aloud, for there is power in declaring your hope, in naming the desires of your heart before the one who formed you. The act of voicing your faith is a holy rebellion against doubt, a bold invitation for the divine to move in ways that defy the natural order. Are you expecting healing? Restoration? Breakthrough? Provision? A dream so big it feels impossible? Whatever it is, let it rise from your lips like incense, for the Spirit is interceding for you, carrying your words to the throne of grace, where they are met with the resounding yes of a Father who delights in giving good gifts to His children. Your expectation is not in vain, it is the kindling for the fire of God's glory to ignite in your life. This Wednesday will be a day unlike any other, a day when heaven writes its signature across your destiny, proclaiming to all who see, "This is my beloved, in whom I am well pleased." These words, once spoken over the Son, are now spoken over you, for you are hidden in Christ, clothed in His righteousness, and crowned with His favor. The miracle that is coming is not a singular event but the opening of a floodgate, the beginning of a season where you will walk in the overflow of God's goodness. It will touch every area of your life, your relationships, your purpose, your dreams, your heart. It will be a testimony that silences the skeptics, a story that draws others to the heart of the Father, a living proof that God is who He says He is. Rejoice in advance, dear one, for faith celebrates before the promise is seen. Let your heart sing, let your spirit dance, for the God who parted seas, who raised the dead, who spoke galaxies into being, is moving on your behalf. This is not a time for timidity but for boldness, for standing on the promises of God with a heart full of expectancy. The world needs your light, your hope, your story. It needs to see what happens when a soul dares to trust in the one who never fails. Your miracle is not just for you, it is a spark that will ignite revival, a ripple that will become a wave, a testimony that will echo through generations. Imagine, beloved, the moment when your miracle arrives. Picture the joy that will flood your soul, the tears that will stream down your face as you realize that every moment of waiting, every step of faith, was worth it. See yourself standing in the radiance of God's glory, your heart a living altar of gratitude, your life a canvas painted with the colors of His love. This is not a fantasy but a reality that is closer than your breath, a destiny that is unfolding even now. The angels are aligning, the Spirit is moving, and the Father is watching with a smile that could light the universe. Your surprise is not a chance occurrence but a divine appointment, a sacred moment when heaven and earth collide, and you are caught in the embrace of a God who has never stopped pursuing you. Do not let fear or doubt steal this moment from you. The enemy of your soul may whisper lies, telling you that you are unworthy, that your prayers are too small, that your dreams are too big. But hear this, beloved, you are worthy because Christ has made you worthy. Your prayers are precious because they are heard by a God who counts every one. Your dreams are not too big for the one who spoke the stars into existence. Cast those lies into the fire of God's truth, and stand firm in the knowledge that you are loved, chosen, and called. The hosts of heaven are fighting for you, the Spirit is praying through you, and the Father is working all things for your good. This Wednesday, as the heavens open, you will not only receive your miracle but become a miracle. Your life will become a living testament to the power of God, a story that others will tell for years to come. You will walk in a new authority, a new boldness, a new awareness of the divine presence that surrounds you. The glory that will rest upon you will be undeniable, a radiance that draws others to the heart of the Father. Your heart, once heavy with waiting, will become a fountain of joy, your words a wellspring of hope, your life a song that never stops singing of His goodness. So share this message, dear one, for the light within you is too radiant to be contained. Let it spill into the world, inspiring others to hold fast, to believe deeper, to dare to dream again. Like this proclamation, if your spirit senses the nearness of something sacred, if you feel the stir of divine anticipation in your bones, comment below what you are expecting from heaven, for there is power in declaring your hope aloud, in inviting the angels to partner with your faith. Your words are not empty, they are seeds sown into the fertile soil of God's promises, and they will bear fruit beyond your wildest dreams. And so, beloved, as the celestial winds carry this divine proclamation to its crescendo, let your heart pause in sacred reverence, for the Wednesday surprise that heaven has prepared is not merely a moment but a monument, an eternal marker in the tapestry of your life where the hand of God will touch the earth and declare, "This is my beloved, and I have come to astonish you with my love." The air around you hums with the resonance of divine orchestration, as if the stars themselves are leaning closer to witness the unveiling of this promise, a promise that has been nurtured in the secret places of heaven, tended by angels, and sealed with the unbreakable vow of a God who delights in your joy. You have walked through seasons where the ground beneath you felt unsteady, where the silence of unanswered prayers seemed louder than hope, yet every step you took in faith, every moment you chose to trust despite the ache, has been a sacred offering, a fragrant incense rising to the throne of the Most High. Now, as the dawn of this appointed Wednesday approaches, the Creator is preparing to unveil a masterpiece of grace, a blessing so intricately woven into the fabric of your story that it will shimmer with the light of eternity, reflecting His glory in ways that will leave you breathless and those around you in awe. This is not a fleeting gift, dear soul, but a divine outpouring, a river of favor that will overflow the banks of your expectations, flooding your life with abundance, healing, and joy so radiant it will spill into the lives of others, igniting faith in hearts that have grown weary and hope in eyes that have forgotten how to dream. The one who knows the number of hairs on your head, who catches every tear in His bottle, has been watching you, cherishing you, and sculpting this moment with a precision that only divine love can achieve. Every delay you've endured, every door that seemed closed, every night you whispered, "How long, Lord?" and these have not been punishments but preparations, each one shaping you into a vessel ready to receive the weight of this glory, the fullness of this miracle. The Wednesday surprise is not just an answer to your prayers, it is a revelation of God's heart, a testament to His faithfulness, a declaration that nothing you have surrendered to Him, your hopes, your tears, your silent sacrifices has been forgotten or wasted. Even now, as you stand on the precipice of this holy shift, the unseen realms are alive with activity, angels are aligning circumstances, whispering to hearts that will play a role in your story, and clearing paths that once seemed impassable. The God who parted seas and raised the dead is moving on your behalf, and what He is bringing to you is not a mere provision but a transformation, a divine acceleration that will propel you into a season where dreams once buried will bloom, where promises once deferred will resound, and where your life will become a living testimony of His goodness. You are not merely receiving a blessing, beloved, you are stepping into a divine narrative, a chapter where the impossible bends its knee before the one who calls you His own, and the world will see the fingerprints of heaven upon you. This Wednesday will be a day of laughter, not born of fleeting amusement but of a joy so deep it feels like worship, a day of tears, not of sorrow but of wonder, as you behold how perfectly the Father has heard your heart's unspoken cries. The miracle that is coming is tailored to your soul, designed to speak the language of your deepest longings, to heal the wounds of your waiting, and to remind you that you are never alone, never unseen, never unloved. The pain of your past, the weight of your struggles, the scars of your battles, these are not the end of your story but the raw materials from which God has crafted this moment, turning ashes into beauty, mourning into dancing, and despair into a song of praise. You stand at a sacred threshold, where the horizon is ablaze with promise, where the air vibrates with the sound of chains breaking, and where the God who holds the universe in His hands is leaning down to whisper, "This is for you, my child, because I love you." Do not let doubt steal this moment, nor let fear dim the brilliance of what is unfolding, for the one who promised is faithful, and what He has spoken will come to pass with a certainty that no force in heaven or earth can thwart. Your heart, though it has known sorrow, was created for this joy. Your soul, though it has wandered through deserts, was destined for this oasis. The surprise that awaits you is not a singular event but a divine shift, a holy recalibration of your destiny, where abundance will chase you, mercy will overtake you, and new beginnings will burst forth like dawn after the longest night. This is your turning point, beloved, a moment when heaven's kindness rewrites your narrative with strokes of grace so vivid they will dazzle those who behold it. The God who spoke light into darkness is speaking life into your circumstances, and the evidence of His love will be undeniable, not only to you but to all who cross your path. You will find yourself laughing with a freedom you thought you'd lost, weeping with a gratitude that feels like prayer, and standing in awe as you realize that every step of your journey, every tear, every trial, every moment of trust has led you to this divine appointment. The Wednesday surprise is not just a blessing for you but a beacon for others, a ripple of glory that will touch lives far beyond your own, stirring faith in those who have forgotten how to believe and hope in those who have forgotten how to dream. Share this message, dear one, for the light that is about to flood your life is too radiant to be contained. Let it spill into the world, inspiring others to hold fast, to trust deeper, to dare to hope again. Like this proclamation, if your spirit feels the nearness of something sacred, if you sense the stir of divine anticipation in your bones, and comment below what you are expecting from heaven, for there is power in declaring your hope aloud, in inviting the angels to partner with your faith. Your words, spoken in faith, are seeds planted in the fertile soil of God's promises, and they will bear fruit in ways you cannot yet imagine. You are not alone in this moment. The hosts of heaven are cheering you on. The Spirit is interceding for you, and the Father is smiling upon you with a love that knows no end. This Wednesday, the heavens will open, and you will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Your surprise is not just a gift but a divine orchestration, a sacred arrival of promises kept, and it will leave you breathless with wonder, overflowing with gratitude, and radiant with the glory of a God who never fails. So stand ready, beloved, celebrate in advance, and let your heart sing, for what is coming is greater than you dared to imagine, designed not just to bless you but to flow through you, healing, restoring, and awakening the world to the relentless love of the one who calls you his own. Your story is about to become a testimony, your life a living song of grace, and this Wednesday will be the day heaven writes its signature across your destiny, proclaiming to all who see, "This is my beloved, in whom I am well pleased." Rejoice, for your miracle is here, and it is only the beginning. The God who began a good work in you is faithful to complete it, and the glory that is about to unfold will be a story told for generations, a legacy of faith that will inspire others to seek the one who loves without limit. You are standing on holy ground, beloved, and the ground is trembling with the weight of what is coming. Lift your hands, open your heart, and let your soul proclaim, "I am ready, Lord, for all that you have prepared." This is your moment, your divine appointment, your sacred surprise, and it will change everything. Share this hope, like this message, and comment your expectations, for the world needs to hear the song of your faith, and heaven is waiting to move through your testimony. The best is yet to come, and it begins this Wednesday.